Here we go again with part 4 of our Road to Monument series. We reached the Olympic city of Sochi, Russia, and I have no idea what these kind of races would be like, but I've looked at the profile, 2 flat stages, a hill stage and a time trial. We look at my stats. I'm expecting to be one of the best riders in the entire race, honestly. 75 flat, 66 hill, 63 time trial. It's going to be difficult. The team states are in good shape. Will Smith, not in great shape of course, but still good time trial rider. I'm hoping that I'll be the captain and get some protection, and maybe there's some strong riders in the race that'll let me go in the breakaway. But let's just get into the first race, which will be a flat stage. Okay, it happened. I finally got away in the breakaway. I've been trying all morning long, and there's a breakaway 5 minutes ahead of me that I did manage to join, but I attacked on the last category 4 climb, and it happened. I got in the breakaway. This will give me XP if I can stay in 25 kilometers. If I can stay for 50 kilometers, I don't care about the stage win. It would be really nice to get the stage win, but I have more chance of that later on. I want that breakaway XP because I know it's out there and I know that I need it. I want that XP. I just need to stay out here for as long as possible. I'm not usually losing this much energy. My pulse is under 140, which means I'm actually slowly regenerating my energy bar, but still getting away, still getting those kilometers out. Well, let's just put the pace up and see for how long this breakaway can last. Last 20 kilometers, I've caught up with the front group, but we're only a minute ahead, so it's about 2 kilometers so till we get caught. The pace is going really high in the peloton right now. There's a lot of wind as well. Bommel tries to go away solo, actually succeeds as well. Should I try as well to attack? I have strong, of course, breakaway skills in my flat fighter and flat fighter is pretty much the 2 most important stats for breakaway on a stage like this. So I probably could get away here. I put myself back on Bommel's wheel here. I could also go solo, try and get away a bit more here. It's only about 40 seconds to the crew with the peloton, and yeah, there the peloton comes. They're going really fast. The main threat for the overall classification and the big name, the only big name in the race that I pretty much recognize, there's a few, but it's not really a lot of riders. It's Kolobnev, former 2nd place in World Championship and Olympic Games a lot of times in the late 2000s. It's gone a bit missing in the last couple of years. I'm not exactly sure if he got a doping conviction or something like that, or if he just disappeared out of tiredness. But you can see now there's a lot of wind. It's been that all stage long, and echelons are happening here. I could see now a lot of people got caught behind here, and no one's probably willing to work anymore. If I put up to 1999, I could actually have maybe stayed with that front group. But now it seems like my team's actually having to work really hard for whoever is the captain for our team in this sprint. I don't really know if we even have one. Where? Okay, there I am. Lots of small group are forming here. It's about staying as far forward as possible now. My yellow bar is almost completely empty now. 12 riders still out in front here. The lead out trains are just moving away. I don't know if any of these riders up here are strong in the hills. If they are, that's a problem for the overall, for a lot of the other riders here. But me, I'm already completely dead after attacking so many times today. But still, great result. I expect to get some XP after this race. Hopefully that'll move me a little closer to the next level up. Could really use an improvement in my hill stats and so on. But let's see, Gavassi, the best sprinter win. A 1-2 win for the Armo team. They have 4 riders in the top 10. That's a pretty good result. I actually managed to stay with the main peloton all the way to the finish line. So good result overall, and happy about what it ended up with. So in the end up losing 48 seconds to the 12-man crew up in front. Gavassi 73 sprint, ended up winning. Pretty much Italian dominance in the top 10 here. Moravita team really took home a lot of the places in the top 10. 5 out of the first 11 riders were from that team. We didn't manage to make in the front group any of the riders, but Pedersen with 68 sprint is probably our best hope for a good result here. I managed to end up a bit further down, 85th place, but still in the 2nd group here. Pretty happy about the result anyway. Let's see if I get any XP from my efforts. Yes, I got XP. 25 XP. overall by 2 breakaway attempts. Next up, my next goal is of course getting that stage win, and maybe I'll even get some XP from getting just a top 10 or top 5 result in one of the next races. But let's get to stage 2, which I think is a time trial, which we will of course then simulate through. Stage 2 is a almost completely flat time trial. Will Smith is a great time trial rider, but he's in bad shape at the moment, so we'll see how good of a result he can make out of this race. I'm decent, but it's nothing spectacular. 63, but it's probably actually pretty good compared to my teammates and the competitors in this race. So maybe a top 30 place, but I'm just going to simulate through it and we'll see where I end up. Just outside top 30, 33rd place, beaten by a couple of my teammates. Will Smith got in 6th place. Evan Huffman took the win. Best rider from the breakaway yesterday was Jonas Bokulo. 65 hills as a 20-year-old rider. It looks like a pretty strong rider. If he can make it with the front group tomorrow in the hill stage, I think he'll have a good chance of winning this overall, because I don't see, maybe this guy Palini 71 is probably his biggest threat. Yeah, he's probably actually better than him. But let's see who can take home the final victory on tomorrow's hill stage. Profile of the hill stage looks as follows. Actually looks kind of like a mountain stage, 2 category 1 climbs and ends up, I think it's the same climb we do 3 times towards the end of the stage. So it should be pretty interesting to see the first 2 times how well we can make it over it. Looking at my stats, if it's mountains, I only have 57. If it's hills, I'm up to 66. So I'm really hoping that my hill stats can come in favor to me today. Kolobnev is the best rider in the peloton with 73. So I know that my competitors aren't really that strong, but it's still quite an improvement from my 66 stats. Let's just get into the race and hopefully we can make it with the front 10 group or so on, or maybe we'll save up energy for tomorrow's final flat stage. Okay, it's the last 24 kilometers of the stage now. We're moving into the final climb. Been pretty unlucky, -5 in day shape, and it doesn't look like I'm able to hang on for that long. I keep on losing energy on the climbs. Wood Smith on the other hand looks really good today, so does Jeppesen up here, even though he's sitting a lot further down the peloton. But I think Wood Smith can take home a good finish here on today's stage. SKD is skydived Dubai, if I remember correctly, and they're working for probably my figure right now, Pellini. It's the second best in the hills in the entire race, on his second overall, because he managed to stay with the front group on the first stage due to where the echelons broke up the peloton. But yeah, I'm sitting here, 12 kilometers to go, final climb is coming up. We're actually pretty much already on it now. It doesn't go downhill anymore today. It's 97 riders, 30 riders have fallen off, which is I'm happy about. I was not in the first group that fell off. But we'll soon start to see the attacks happening. I'm not going to attack, I'm not going to counter anything. I'm going to go at my own pace all up the mountain. Question is, should I go at it now and then just slowly fall back and not worry about the other riders in this breakaway, and what pace should I go at then? Is 85 too much? I can't actually remember. It's been so long since I've done any mountain hill stages. This is, in my opinion, a mountain stage, even though they'll probably count the hill stats as the most important one. So I think I'll put it down to 80 instead. I'll probably drop off a lot of places, but at the end of the day, I think that's the best way to do this. As long as I don't get blocked. I have Nielsen here, protecting me a bit more, but here we have to attack Rodina, whereas Kolobnev is actually not anywhere particular. It's all the way down here. Wow, if he wants to get that stage win, he'll have to go really fast here the last couple of kilometers here. I'm dead, so I'm slowly dropping off, so all of these riders of course as well, which makes it a bit easier for me. The question is, how far will I drop back? This is where we passed many times before, but this time we go a bit further up here. Not the steepest ending here. Gina, the guy who attacked, have gotten away now. But I think I'll make it in here around... Actually, I think I'll actually get a top 50 place, which is not bad at all things considered. Top 50 place, maybe I'll even make it in the same group as all of these riders. That would be a great result if I made it in the same group. Let's see if I get the same time before the final stage. Oh, that's so unlucky. It actually counted the small gap that was. and it ended up being a minute and a half just because of that small gap between a couple of riders. It's really annoying, but it ends up dropping me down to 44th overall. Still a top 50 place on the stage, but let's withdraw a minute and a half of my time here, wherever I am. A minute and a half down, that's 146. I would have been in 26th place overall. That would be a great result after hill stage where I shouldn't have been so far in the standings, but Hoofman, the guy who won the time trial, ends up actually taking the overall victory, because it's really unlikely that something will change tomorrow unless Bocolo sometimes gets some bonus seconds in the final sprint. He has pretty decent sprint stats, so wouldn't count it out yet, but it seems unlikely. Let's get to the final flat stage. Stage 4 is the long flat stage. Starts uphill, goes downhill, 1 categorized climb on stage 2 point sprints, but ends in a flat stage. Let's hope for no wind today. Okay, last 15 kilometers of the race. There's 1 minute to the breakaway. It's actually quite a lot, but 14 kilometers to go. But I want to try and attack. I actually want to try and counter-attack once the breakaway's been caught, but it might be too late to counter-attack, and I might have to go earlier on. I could go on the wheel of one of my sprinters and maybe get a top 5, top 10 finish if I pick the right wheel, but that seems too boring. I want to try something else. I know my flat stats are good, my 5 stats are good. I can make it for a long time if I attack at the right moment. But it's so difficult to get away, especially at this point. I know my competitors are weak as well, but I'm in better shape today. +1, not a spectacular improvement. Attack from the group out in front here. I think this is the moment where I should attack now. Let's see how many people. I think the sprint train will immediately get on my wheel here. Yeah, they will. Or did I just get blocked out there? I think I just got completely blocked out. But oh well. Let's see here. Can we join a train? Oh, it's too late now. I'll try and join this Havik 71 Dutch or Luxembourgian bike. I think he's Dutch. Barkelo, if he gets a top 3 finish, this guy here, I think he'll take over the leader's jersey in the final sprint. So that's really what we have to look forward to here. I'm not going to get any spectacular points here, but there's a lot of sprinters ahead of Barkelo. He will not do it. Malkin, the Russian rider here, will take the win in front of Gavasi, Havik. I think I'm actually going to get a top 10 finish, which is a great result, beating my own teammate out who's a better sprinter than me. It's not that bad. 8th overall on the stage, even after attacking with 10 kilometers to go. I'm happy about the result overall, and I don't think I'll get any XP for it though. But let's just take it out, and then we'll finish the. I don't know exactly remember what the race was called, but it was somewhere Grand Prix of Sochi. Let's see. 8th place, 44th overall. Winner ending up being Hoofman from Rally Cycling. And no, didn't get an XP. Next up is Volta ao Alenteo. Don't know how to pronounce that. It's let's see if we can find it on our list. It's a 5-day Portuguese race. Consists of a hill stage, a flat stage, a flat stage, a flat stage, and a flat stage. Seems like a pretty boring stage race. But I got a bit close to my level up with that breakaway at stage 1, so I consider this stage a complete success. Let's hope we get some strong competition actually next time, and breakaway can last even longer. So yeah, that's it for this week, and I'll see you guys next time for more Pro Cycling Manager. Goodbye.